Today you're going to hear about some modest and balanced approaches to the state's budget crisis. I'm Pedro Nava. I represent the 35th Assembly District. With a budget deficit of roughly $20 billion, we understand that there will be cuts that will be made. As legislators, we will have to make difficult choices, and many Californians are going to lose benefits and protections that over the last several decades sometimes we've taken for granted. But California simply cannot afford a cuts-only budget. We are here today talking about a balanced approach that will include not just cuts, but revenues as well. A cuts-only budget is not only unreasonable, it ignores the reality and the gravity of the problems facing our state. Over the last 2 years, the legislature and the governor have cut around $60 billion in spending. Our state is already 46, and for you kids, listen to this. We're already 46 in the nation on per pupil spending. How many states in our nation? So 46 is where? Pretty low, huh? You don't like that, do you? No. Say it louder. No. Do you want us to cut money to your schools? No. Say no. Do you want us to cut money to your schools? Thank you. We've canceled summer school in many districts, and we shortened the school year. We've increased fees in community college and public universities. Our college students can't get the classes they need to graduate. And last year, we fired 16,000 teachers. And this year, we've already handed out 22,000 pink slips. Do you guys like your teachers? Yeah. Do you want to keep your teachers in your schools? Yeah. Should California raise more money to help pay your teachers? Now we got some involved citizens here. We've eliminated state funding for battered women's shelters. We've already cut more than $300 million in funding for regional centers that provide critical services for disabled Californians. We have furloughs in nearly every department of state government, and California is already 46th in the country in state employees per capita. Besides the cuts to education and health and human services, people who support a cuts-only budget need to think about the economic consequences of budget cuts. See this chart over here to my left. I want you to see what kind of impacts are going to have on the jobs in California. The first one, 22,000 teachers who already got pink slips. This doesn't include any economic multipliers that result from lost economic activity. The next 4 bars represent the total jobs if billion-dollar cuts occur to CalWORKs, Medi-Cal, Healthy Families, and in-home supportive services. These estimates, and these aren't my numbers, these are from a University of California, Berkeley study, demonstrate that state spending, whether you like it or not, plays a major role in our economy. These job losses estimates include economic multipliers, loss of federal matching dollars, reduced sales, reduced services, and lower economic activity because of cuts. With unemployment of over 12%, the governor and other people need to seriously reconsider if these cuts would result and the harm that it would cause to our economy. 330,000 more unemployed Californians is not a good idea. Am I right, young people? Look, and I didn't make that happen. That's what happens. Over the last 3 years, the legislature and the governor have cut tens of billions of dollars due to revenue shortfalls. These cuts are coming at a time when more and more children need insurance through Healthy Families, when increased numbers are struggling with economic downturn, enrolling in WIC, when Medi-Cal enrollment continues to rise and more Californians are applying for CalWORKs. This year we are faced with eliminating breast cancer screening for low-income women, cutting in-home supportive services, adult day health centers, and a number of other critical programs. We just can't keep cutting. It doesn't work. We need to protect Californians. Let me show you how we feel about this governor's cuts-only budget. If I can be joined by my assembly members. We need to recycle the governor's budget, start all over again, and include revenue.
So we're going to shred it? I can't tear it in half.
You want us to tear this in half, Matt?
Bye-bye.
There you go. What, you like that, kids? Okay, good. California is the third largest oil-producing state, but we're the only major oil state that doesn't charge a severance tax. Compared to other states, oil companies in California are getting a free ride. Severance taxes range from 3.5% in New Mexico to 25% in Alaska. Texas charges about 12.5%. If you think about it, California gets $4 a barrel for every oil that is taken from our soil. Texas gets $14. So California is losing money that doesn't go to our treasury while Texans are getting $14 a barrel. All we're asking for under AB 1604 is a 10% tax on the gross value of every barrel. We'll raise $1.5 billion. We're going to put that money into public safety, into education, health, and human services. We cannot continue to shred California's safety net.